Hi guys, it's Tracy, and today I'm back with another monthly makeup wrap-up showing you the products that I was testing throughout the month of August and what I thought of them. And I only have a few new products that I'm going to be trying so far this month, so we're just going to put that in with this video. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're returning, welcome back. Mr. is here to the side, looking out the window. So yeah, I think that's it. Let's see if we can move this a little bit. And let's see, on my eyes today, I have the ColourPop X's and O's palette. It's really nice. I've been loving this so far, so yeah. And on my lips, I have Jeffree Star Androgyny. So as far as the makeup that I was testing throughout the month, let's see here. Let's start with palettes. I've got a few, well, quite a few palettes here that I was supposed to be or was testing. We'll start out with the ColourPop Orange You Glad. And you know, it's an orange palette. All orange. It does have one pressed glitter and looks like 2 true shimmers or metallics, and the rest for the most part are all matte. So it does have a good kind of ratio from, you know, mattes to shimmers. I don't mind a shimmer heavy palette, but I also don't mind, you know, a variety, because I don't mind pulling with for other palettes when I'm making a look. And I don't mind their pressed glitter. I find that it stays on my eyes really well. I use a glitter glue and they work really well. Then I have the Neon palette. This is a dupe for the Huda, the pink. This is the pink one, the pink Neon palette. And the quality on this is amazing. I got this off of AliExpress, and it's just a good palette. So I really have enjoyed that. I also picked up the green one, which I have not tested yet. So I'll be testing this one out in the month of September, keeping that to do some looks with. So that'll be a 2-test palette. Then we have the Juvia's Place. This is the Nubian 3 Coral palette. Now, I didn't think that I was gonna really like this palette, but I actually really do like it. I love these grays here. They're so pretty on the eyes mixed with the corals. It brings out like a spark in your eye. And the gray, you don't see a lot of gray shadows. So I thought that the grays with the corals just looked really, really pretty. And I really have been enjoying this more than I thought I would. Then we have the ColourPop California Love. Now this is just your basic neutral palette, and it's a ColourPop palette, so you know the quality is good. The colors are really nice. There are 5 shimmers and there's like 5 true mattes, and then we have one that has glitter in it. I find the glitter just kind of disappears. I don't know why they continue to make mattes with glitters or shimmers when no one likes them, but it does go away, and it's this shade right here. But once you put it on your eye, you can put it in the crease and it blends right away. But the colors all really work well together. You get a cohesive look. It's just a nice, easy, no muss, no fuss palette. You can pick it up, do a look, and run out the door. And I think it's really like a fall appropriate kind of palette. Next up, we have the Colored Raine Power Palette. I have been loving on this palette. You guys can see I have been using this. I mean, this palette is a winner. Their formula is so great. This is the 2nd palette that I've had from Colored Raine. I also have the Safari Raine palette, which was amazing. And before I got that, like, Colored Raine wasn't even really on my radar, but now I'm like, oh, they're coming out with a new palette. I have to have it. So the shades in here are just, the mattes are just so easy to blend. You have 4 mattes, and then you've got like 4 shimmers. And this color here, this shade here, is more like a topper shade, because it doesn't really show up much if you just put put it on your lid. You really need one of these darker colors to put underneath it so that it really pops. But this purple here, so beautiful. I'm swatching backwards here with my opposite hand. But all the shades in here, they look really good together. And some of these, like this color here is like one of my favorites. You can see there's already a dent in it. And I've just really been loving this. And I haven't even had this the whole month. I don't remember which date it came out, but I bought it on launch date. And I think I told you their delivery, their customer service is amazing. I ordered it on a Tuesday at 4 p.m. and I had it Thursday at 1:30 in my mailbox. So their shipping is awesome. I didn't pay for expedited shipping or anything like that. And that happened with the Safari Raine too when I ordered that. So love that palette. I would highly recommend it if you are a purple lover. This is like your dream because we've got purples and mauves and it's just beautiful. So I really like that. Would highly recommend that one. If you are a purple eyeshadow fan, highly recommend. Then we have the Makeup Revolution Tasty Avocado palette. This color story is beautiful, especially if you like green. And I find the quality in this one is pretty good. The mattes blend very easily. Some of the shimmer shades are more impactful than others. I find if you use your finger, you're gonna get a better pop. But for the most part, the formula in this is better than some of the other plastic hard shell, like the chocolate type bars that they have put out in the past. I find that this is a better formula than those. So I did really enjoy that. And then we have this Magic Spell eyeshadow palette by UCANBE. Now you can pick this up on Amazon or you can have it inspected here by Mr. and we can mail it to you. Really? Is this Mr. approved? Okay. What? Okay, he says this is Mr. approved and he puts his paw seal on this. So like I was saying, you can pick this up from Amazon. It's about $13 to $15, or you can pick it up like I did on AliExpress and you can get it for about $5. So this is a dupe for one of the Venus Lime Crime palettes. I'm not exactly sure which palette or what the name of it is, but it's one of their, I want to say the Venus XL palette maybe. But it has some really nice shades and the mattes were really nice and creamy, soft. They blended well. These ones I found with the shimmer shades, the finger was the best way to apply because when I tried going in with a brush, like to wet it, it didn't really want to pick up on the brush. So I did need to use a finger for these. But overall, the quality on this, I was really surprised by because like I said, $5. I didn't know, if it would be a good palette or not, but I've been really impressed with the palettes that I've been picking up on AliExpress. So if you haven't looked there, I highly recommend looking there. If you're looking for like costume jewelry, like just hoops, we're drinking water today. If you're looking for any kind of hoops, the trendy hoops, the geometric shapes, the squares, the triangles, the new kind of resin earrings, all of those, they're super, super cheap on AliExpress. So I highly recommend them for earrings, for eyeshadow palettes. They have lots of stuff for you to choose from. So I would say this was a win for me. Then let's see, I received this Benefit Boi-ing concealer. The packaging's super cute, looks like a little pencil. I received this through Influencer to try for my review, and it's a really nice full coverage concealer. It has like a well in the tip here, and it holds, you get it in and you get enough product out to get it onto both eyes. And this one's kind of light for me, but underneath my eyes I can make it work, and it blends out really nicely. And their whole campaign on this is called their Cakeless concealer, and I do agree with that. I didn't find it getting cakey on me, and I really enjoyed it. I don't know that it's going to take the place of my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind though, because I really like that one because I don't have to set it. So that's been a holy grail of mine for a while now. We have the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer. Now this is like a gripping primer, sort of like the Milk Makeup primer, and I find that it held on to it, like you put it on and then it says to leave it sit for 30 seconds. I usually leave it for like 5 to 10 minutes, and it keeps your skin tacky to where you can feel the grip in it. And then when you put your foundation on, it's supposed to help your foundation last longer. And I did find that my makeup stayed on really nicely with this. So if you're looking for an alternative to the $30 Milk primer, you might want to try the $8 e.l.f. primer. I keep wanting to call it primer, concealer, whatever. And then the only new foundation I was trying throughout the month was the True Match Lumi. Nice foundation. I loved it. I love the way it looked on my skin. Gave me a nice glow. Really, really like this. It's not new. It was new to me. So I did enjoy that. And then let's see, I picked up the Covergirl, what is this? Their Trublend Undercover Concealer. This was a newer one, and it's got your giant doe foot, and it's really nice. I don't find that it caked up on me. I tried setting it and not setting it, and it pretty much worked well either way. So I thought this was a really nice concealer. It, you know, held on to my, it didn't hold on to anything. It stayed on pretty much all day, and it did, you know, have a really nice appearance under the eyes. And like I said, I tried setting it and not setting it, and I was okay both ways. So that made me happy, because I do prefer not to set my under eyes because I have lines and I don't want to emphasize those lines. Then we had some e.l.f. products. I had picked up the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer and their Primer Infused Blush. And this, I don't know what shades they are. I can't see that small, but this is like a orangey, kind of peachy, and then just a bronzer. I picked these up at Burlington for $2.99, and they're really nice. They blend out very, very easily, and they just kind of, it's like effortless. I was using it and I was like, oh wow, this is really good, because I've been hearing people say that they really liked it. So I saw it at Burlington and I was like, I'm gonna have to give that a try. So they blend really nicely. I put them on top of my foundation without a powder even on, and they still, you know, blend really nicely. So I did like those. Then I have one of the Laura Geller Bake and Brighten blushes, and this is in the shade Honeysuckle. I got this from my friend Lori, and it's a really pretty color. I love the marbling in it, and this gives you more of like a glowy kind of tan, like healthy look to your skin. So I really like that. And then I also got this colored Raine. This is their Focal Point Glow Lighters in the shade Fashion Show. And I got this from my friend Lori as well. It's super smooth and buttery, and it just goes on really, really nicely. I didn't even know that they had highlighters, so I've really been liking that. And then let's see, a couple more products. I picked up this little Laura Geller Life Glows On Illuminator palette. It's got 3 shades of her Gelato Swirl highlighters, and the shades are really, really nice. They're really creamy, and you've got one that's got like a peach shift, a champagne, and then more of like a lilac. So you get 3 choices in here. I picked this up at Marshall's for $5.99, and it's nice. I like it. And the last thing here is the Laura Geller blush in Papaya, and it's just kind of a peachy, orangey, swirly blush. Nice and creamy, blends out nice. Nice, nice, nice. So I didn't have any misses this month. Those were all the products that I was testing throughout the month. And then the products that I'll be testing this month are the Profusion Mirage palette. I'll be trying this out. And then the Jeffree Star and Morphe palette. I've already used this one, but I didn't have it the whole month, so I want to try out more of the shades. And the ColourPop X's and O's palette. And then I picked up the Beauty Bakery Cotton Candy Champagne Blush Lighter Palette. I picked this up at Ulta. It's on sale right now for 30% off. And I've used it a few times already, and I have it on today, and it just gives you this nice kind of glowy, lit from within type glow about you. So I really have been enjoying that, and I think that is about it for today. So not a whole lot of products to test yet this month. Maybe I won't get too much more. I'm trying to curb the spending since I do not need any makeup. And I have, you know, a few things here that I'm going to be testing out, so make sure that you're subscribed and check back with me next month to see my reviews on the products that I am trying throughout the month. And if I accumulate anything throughout the month, I'll make sure and let you know next month what I got and how I liked it. So I think that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Click the notification bell to be notified of new videos. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a beautiful day or night wherever you are, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.